Iron Trader, and it's the last call of the day. Then we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. But first of all, we'll take a look here at NVDA. Now, the earnings are here after the close, and I think this is going to be a huge market mover one way or the other. Now, again, when you look at the earnings, always look at what the reaction is to the earnings, okay, and see what they say. I think they're going to have blowout numbers. But again, is it going to be enough? Now, again, on CNBC tonight, they're going to have Jensen on at 7 p.m. tonight. So you want to really catch and see what he says about the whole AI revolution kind of situation. Okay, at the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock amount the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have NVIDIA, your daily and your weekly chart. Let me just bigger up here a little bit here for you. And we can get a little bit better view. Okay, there we go. Now, you can see here today, we rallied up very, very nicely, but where did we go? Okay, right into that 50-day, 134.04. Today we got as high as 133.73. Okay, it was a real nice trade. However, you know, it kind of like stopped it cold and we put in a huge topping tail here, okay? But again, we can't really look at that as of right now. Let's see how it closes out at the end of the day and let's see what happens after the hours, okay? So let's look at the downside here first. Now you can see here we're holding this 21-day. That's very, very key, 129.09. And then what we do is we want to look to today's low. That's 128.49. And then this is going to be a big key right here. It's going to be this 126.40. Now, you can see yesterday we came all the way down to this 124.44 level, okay? And then again, if that is lost here, then we come down here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 120.76 level here. We have 120.05. We have 119.19, and we'll come down here. We have 116.70, and then we have your big retest down there at 113.01. Now, if this stock is hammered, okay, then we can go all the way down here to this retest, all the way down to this $90.69. Now, I'm not saying that's where it's going. I'm just saying if we start losing all these key levels here, especially that 200-day and this 113.01, we have a lot of big targets all the way on down here until you get down to that 90.69 level. Okay, so it's all going to be about the earnings and what they say here on the call. Now, again, on the upside here, what we're looking at is this 50-day. 134.04 came very, very close there today so far. And then your next level is 134.89. And then we have that Hondo up there at 136.49. Now, if this can blast up there, say it just blows out numbers and everything, it looks good, and if the guidance, everything, then what we do, we follow these candles up here, 138.59. We have 141.46, and then you got your retest up here at that 143.44 level here. Then we can just always bring this candle across here, 148.97, and then your big retest up there at 153.13. Now, you break out of this here, you go to that 157, 158 level there, very, very easy here. But let's just see how this all shakes out. Now, we had a really good run here going up into the earnings, and then it sold off here. But I don't like this sticky candle, but let's just see how this all shakes out here, okay? Now, here on the RSI 47, that's got plenty of room here to kind of go to the upside or down. You know, like I can turn down just as easy. And then what we have here is this green is going below your red, but that can curl back up here if you get a good bullish here trend on the candle. Now, here we look at this weekly chart here. This is what you're looking here on a closing by the week by Friday is 121.05. If not, we're going to come down to that price channel. That's at 113.1. That's that retest here. Then we can just take these candles right on down here. See how this is? You got that 103.69. We got 195, and you can come all the way down here to 90.69 level. Okay, very, very easy. Now, this here doesn't show any signs of here. This looks like all the way on down. The green is below your red, so this is not really looking anything bullish right here. But again, it's all going to be about the numbers. Now, if they don't produce these numbers here, you know, and come up with something really, really good kind of a situation, then this could sell off and sell off extremely, extremely hard. Now, again, also I always want to point out here, now you can always get a double reaction here too. So what I'll be doing is putting in trades here, okay? So I'll probably be looking here like for this 113 level. So if this gets hammered, I already have an order in here to take this 113 level here, put it at like 113.50 or something. Let's see if you can take a scalp and then have it run right back up here, okay? So we got to see how it all shakes out here. But this 200-day 126.40 might hold itself, and that could be a good scalping area. But I always try to put in a few trades here, you know, on the buy side, because a lot of times what you do is you can get a big smash down and they can pick up your trade and then you can take it right on up, and then you can dump the whole 9 yards here. So let's just see how this all shakes out here. So this is going to be a really, really good trading opportunity. Another one's going to be a good trading opportunity is TQQQs, because if it gets hammered, that could be a buying opportunity here to take it up higher. So for today here, what we want to watch is that 21-day on the downside, that 200-day on the downside. If that's lost here, we can come all the way down to this retest at 113.01 very, very easily. The upside, you just got to watch that 50-day, 134.03, that 8-day at 134.86, and then that 100-day at 136.49. So this is going to set the tone on NVIDIA for tomorrow and for the trading. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now, if you watch my video this morning or my midday video, you'll notice that I basically said that there's nothing bullish about this chart whatsoever. And see what we have is a low, lower low, lower low, and now even a lower low. And now we're all the way down here, came as low as that 83,405 level. Okay, so what we did is we lost this area right here. Okay, and then we came down to, we were looking for this 85, 89, but I've been pointing out this area here, okay, for at least a couple of months now. Okay, this is that right here. This is that gap, that 86.70, which right now doesn't look that far away. And then here's your fill at 76,225, and then we have this 200-day sitting there at 76.90 level. Okay, so this could be a very, very good buying opportunity. But again, watch that gap, watch that fill, and watch this 200 SMA here, where this could be really, really good. If it does get down to this level and holds that 200-day, man, that would be great. Bet the farm, and then we could take this bad boy right on up. Now, you can see here at RSI here, we're starting to get to that oversold territory. See how it's changing colors there from the green to the blue. That's we're getting past that line there, again, oversold. In the same way with here is we're getting to an oversold situation. So it's going to be a matter of time here. Not saying right now, but right now there's nothing bullish about this. This looks lower until we get some kind of reversal candle. We want some kind of, where it's a red dog, where it goes down lower and it shoots up higher, or some kind of a bottoming tail, something that tells you that the selling is done. Right now, the selling is not done. Now, that being said, BITI is working out really, really nice. That is a good short trade, and that's going to go higher. I'm going to show you that here in a minute, okay? But right now here, if this can rally up here, we look to yesterday's low. You're looking at that 85,820 level, and then we're looking at the 100-day at 89,168, and then we're going to come up here. You're looking at 89,525, and we'll look to the bottom of this candle right here, okay, at that 91,455. Now, we do have this gap, which is 92,755, and then we look at that fill, the bottom of that candle at 93,570. But the 8-day is going to be critical. That's at 93,640 level here. But we do have a gap in the fill, so eventually this will come up to that gap in that fill. Not today, of course, but someday it will. But just watch it. See how that 21-day rolled over. See how the 8-day rolled over here. So this is what they say, not good. So again, there's nothing bullish about this. There's no reason to take this trade long here until we get some kind of a support level that holds either the bottom of that candle, the top of that candle, that gap, that fill, or this 200-day. If it holds, then that would be a good buying opportunity to take it long. Okay, let's take a look here at the Shorty. Okay, here we have the Bitcoin on the left, and then we have the short ski on the right. So this is what I just had pulled up here. See how it is, and there's that gap, there's that fill, there's that 200 SMA here. Now this is doing just the reverse. See how this RSI is coming all the way on down here. Your MACD coming all the way down here. Now look at this. See, just the opposite. Very, very nicely. This is an easy way to short the old Bitcoin, which right now I have a short position going. So this is what I'm watching here on the upside, this 2647 level. That is going to be your 100-day simple moving average right here. Okay, see that? Okay, now again, if that can get above that, then we have this gap up here. Okay, so if this comes down to this gap right here, then this should come up to roughly to this gap right here, and you're looking at 28.26, and then here's your fill at 29.93 level, okay? Then your next gap right there is going to be at 31.70, and then your fill basically at 33.15, and then we have your 200-day sitting right there at 32.98 level, okay? So as this gap and this fill, if it reaches that target, this here will be just to do just the opposite, and this is going to become here very, very nice trade here on the upside. Now you're holding that 8-day very, very nicely, and then you can see where you have the gap up, and then she rallied right into this 100-day. So now I'm waiting for to see what the reaction is. If it can blow through there to go to the next level here, or is it going to, bounce that and come right on back? But what I'm looking for here is always put the Bitcoin chart up next to it so you can see exactly what Bitcoin is doing, because this is a one-to-one relationship here, okay? And that's how we're looking at things. But always trade, chart exactly what you're trading, not just the ETF. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have the old crude oil. Okay, now you can see here where we have this 3 up, down, 3 up, down. Then we had the 1 up, and then she went right into the 8-day and then down. And now today we put in a lower low. Let's look at the upside here. Okay, so what we have is 69.28. Again, we're looking at the bottom of this candle right here. You're looking at 69.80, and we'll come over here. You're looking at that 70.12 level. Okay, you get above that, and we're looking at that 8-day at 70.77. And then we have 71.47, and then we have 71.73, and then your 50-day at 72.59 level. Now, as is when the futures open, this 8-day is going to be lower. That 21-day is going to be lower. You'll probably be touching, if not crossing, that 100-day. Okay, there's nothing bullish about this at all. Nothing. Absolute zero. Okay, this 38, plenty of room to run down the downside. This is not oversold yet. Same way here. This can ride the bottom for quite a while. Okay, so again, what we're looking for here is we just want to watch on the downside today's low, that 68.36 level. If not, we just bring this price channel right here, 66.98, and we'll come to the bottom of this candle, 66.53 here. Then we come down here at 66.33, and here's your retest at 65.27. You crack that, you go into 63, 60, and possible even 57 level, okay? Very, very easy. But there's nothing bullish here. I have the short trade going, okay, and that's how I'm staying it until I can see some kind of a, reaction, something that says, hey, I got a bottom in there, and I can take it higher, okay? But right now, this just looks lower. Now, natural gas here, well, again, we lost that 8-day on a closing basis here, but we got to see how this should shake out. But we have this 3 sideways. We did fill this gap here, which was good, but today it's just not looking good here, okay? So you got 3.94 level, and then we have here 3.93. So we still have an inside day today, but it's a big red candle. So what you're looking for on the downside is watch this level here. This is that 390 level, and then that 382 level, and then we'll come down here 372 level, and then we're going to run right down here to 368, and the 21-day here sitting at 362 level. Okay, again, this could rise right up here because this is natural gas, so it's very, very fickle. Okay, so what you want to watch on the upside is that 408, that's that 8-day, and then we'll look at the top of this candle, that 418 level, and then we come up here to your 420 level. Then we just take it all the way up here until you get to resistance at 447. But right now, this 8-day is everything here on the upside, and the bottom of this candle is everything there on the downside. We lose that, you're going to hit that 50-day and that 21-day. You crack back above that 8-day, and then we can look at the top of this candle, and then we can just follow the candles here, okay? Right on up here, 420, 430, 432, 436, 439, 444, and 447. Okay, that's what I got for you now. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Now, remember, NVDA is going to be the market mover, okay? It's going to be the total market mover here, not only tonight, but for tomorrow, okay? So if they come out there and the stock starts tanking, the market will tank because they're saying all the AI is going to be tanking. Okay, so again, and Jensen, he's going to be on CNBC at 7 o'clock. It's worth your time if you're trading NVIDIA, or even the market here to see what the gentleman's got to say. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.